Really. My family don't finish me with surprise this period, oh. Junior, your shoe.
I don't polish them, Mama.
Ella, the plates them won't come.
I don't wash them, Mama.
Even my husband, they dodge go ready the children for school before I wait.
Ishaka. Now so, Mama, we stand together with you. We dey here to give you all the support and look.
My family don't finish me with surprise this period. My family don't finish me with surprise this period. Oh. Junior, your shoe.
I don't polish them, Mama.
Ella, the plate.
Welcome to another fantastic edition of Women Matters, because when it matters to women,
it matters to all.
Orobiri.
So
good to be back here another week, and we're grateful for how last week went. Adupelo on you, everyone that's listened to us and sent us messages. We thank you very much.
Adupe pupo lọ́wọ́ àwọn onígbọ̀wọ́ wa bákan náà. 3 crowns milk. Tí o bá sẹ́yìn iná tí wọ́n pé kò sí àwa. Adúpẹ́ fún àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa. Adúpẹ́ fún àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé wa. Tó ń tẹ̀lé 3 crowns milk. Tó ń tẹ̀lé ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin. Tó ń tẹ̀lé Ronke Giwa àti Fọlákẹ́mi Mighty. Adúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín. A tún ti dé bá a ṣe ń dé. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run bákan náà.
Yes, so thank you so much. This week we have a packed program for you. This week we have an interesting conversation.
Yes.
A fan or a family fan ke? Ta ló ní fan?
Family ni gbogbo àwọn ẹbí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin lọ́kùnrin àti lóbìnrin.
Thank you, family members. We're seeing all of your messages, and we're seeing how our social media followership is growing just because you keep following us and supporting us. So we have a message from one of our family members today. Afeke, that's all right.
Tẹ́ bá tí wàá tẹ̀lé wa lórí Facebook àti Instagram bákan náà, ẹ sáré ẹ lọ tẹ̀lé wa lórí Facebook. A wà ní ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin. Ẹ má ti rí àtàǹpàkò lọ́wọ́ aláwọ̀ ewé ẹ̀yẹn ṣáà tẹ̀ ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn ẹbí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin yẹn. Ní gbogbo ìgbà tá bá ti ń wá sórí afẹ́fẹ́ báyìí ẹ máa rí wa. Ẹ tẹ̀lé wa bákan náà lórí Instagram ọ̀rọ̀.obìnrin ibẹ̀ la wà.
Absolutely. Have you heard? Have you heard?
Have you
heard that we're now in about 6 states? And no, 6 states, Abi. Yes, 6 states and about 9 radio stations. Yes. All right, so we're in Ekiti, we're in Ondo, Ogun,
Kwara.
Yes, so we're going all over the world at this rate, and of course, we want you to keep supporting us. If you have a radio station in your area and they're not airing our Obiri,
on your radio station, you have mouths now. You have mouths now.
But like I mean, one of those people that have mouths but they can't fight. Yeah, like that video we saw. That about that. Sorry, we're not there. Okay, all right. So welcome. Thank you. My name is Ronke Giwa Onofuwa.
And I am Fọlákẹ́mi Mighty.
All right, together we're gonna make sure Women Matters another wonderful time with you today. Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to read this message that somebody sent us. We want
padà sórí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin
ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wa
àti lọ sí ojú ọjà. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ 3 crowns milk. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ní pàtàkì jùlọ. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba tó fún wa láǹfààní àtòrí ọ̀fẹ́ ká padà wá síbi lónìí lọ́sẹ̀ yìí. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbà pátápátá a nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín ìfẹ́ yín sí wa kò ní tán ìfẹ́ tí wá sí yín náà bákan náà kò ní tán.
Absolutely. And if you're watching us right now, whatever platform you're watching us from, whatever platform you're listening to us from, we say hello to you. I would like to know, go in the comment section and tell us exactly where you're located. If you're listening to us, you can send a text message to this number telling us what your name is and where you're listening to us from. To the number 0704-242-0669. That is 0704-242-0669. If you're there on Facebook or Instagram, wherever you're watching us live, make sure you get in the comment section and tell us what you think about this story.
Ibikíbi tẹ́ bá ti ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ẹ má gbàgbé láti fi àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ ránṣẹ́ sí wa wípé orúkọ mi rèé ibi ni mo ti ń gbọ́ yín ẹbí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin ni mí 0704-242-0669.
Yes, so our only fan, we have family members.
Family new.
All right, this community is a growing one. It's an amazing one, full of wise people, intellectuals, sweet people, smart people. Okay, so we got a message from one of our family members. Listen, Dear FK and Ronnie, I'm a single lady of 36. No children. I get very lonely and lots of pressure from my family. These days, it's mostly married men that approach me. I'm from a Christian home, so I'm not happy about this at all. I didn't even pity the married man that was in the news recently for being murdered by the 21-year-old. That story is the story of the Super CEO TV owner, Super TV CEO, who was murdered by a 21-year-old Chidinma Ojukwu. Absolutely. It's still in the news, and it's obviously an ongoing story, and it was a very sad one. But we'll also find out what your thoughts are on that. Anyway, let me go back. She says, I'm sad that I'm beginning to consider marrying a married man and becoming a second wife. Please advise me. Is all hope lost to marry a young single man?
Ọdún mẹ́rìndínlógójì ni mí mi ò sì bímọ kankan ó máa ń ṣe mí nìkan ní gbogbo ìgbà ni àwọn ẹbí mi dẹ̀ máa ń sọ fún mi pé ó yá kémi náà kí n mọ́kọ wálé lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ó dàbí ẹni pé àwọn ọkùnrin tó ti ní ìyàwó nílé ni wọ́n ń kọ inú ìfẹ́ sí mi ẹlẹ́sìn kìrìsìtẹ́nì ni mi inú mi ò dùn nítorí eléyìí ọmọkùnrin tí ó ṣalábàápàdé ikú ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ọmọbìnrin kan lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta yìí kò ṣe mí láàánú fún lọ títí inú mi ò dùn èmi náà sì ti wá ń ròyìn pé bóyá ó níyàwó sílé lèmi náà dẹ̀ máa fẹ́ bóyá kí n di ìyàwó kejì ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ gbà mí níyànjú ṣé mi ò lè rí ọkọ tí ò tí ì níyàwó nílé ni.
Will everybody marry a single man?
At the end of the day ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa tó ń gbọ́rọ̀ obìnrin la máa ti gbére lónìí.
Okay, mo rí pé wọ́n tẹ̀ tí ń pè wá already. Hey, in fact, people are calling us and of course people want to contribute.
ẹ má gbàgbé ẹ lè pè wá sorry 0704-242-0669 ẹ dẹ̀ lè fi àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ ẹ lè fi ránṣẹ́ sí wa bákan náà ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ rò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wa ni ẹ̀yin náà sọ pé tí wọ́n jọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin ó jọ̀rọ̀ ọkùnrin bákan ó jọ̀rọ̀ ọmọdé ó jọ̀rọ̀ àgbà nítorí láìsí obìnrin kò sí ọkùnrin láìsí ọkùnrin kò sí obìnrin ẹ pè wá.
So Mrs. Olayemi wà lórí line. Mrs. Olayemi is on the line with us. Good, hello ma. Ẹ ṣé ma, thank you so much. Kí ni ẹ feel nípa ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin tí a sọ lọ́wọ́ báyìí?
Number one, marriage ìkọ̀kọ̀ ló jẹ́ kéèyàn má lò ní o.
Oh.
You can be married and still be lonely.
Word.
So loneliness is from her. Yeah, marriage can't give you loneliness. Having kids can't give you loneliness. They can only make you busy. They can't satisfy that quest.
Word.
So you have to satisfy that quest yourself. That's number one. Number two, not being married at 36 and for embarrassing. You can't be looking for a spouse. Married people embarrassing. I'm not saying she should sever her relationship with the others, no, but she should form another friend. Join the single ladies in church. Let her be active in church. At her workplace, let her make herself accessible. You say, "Ìwọ ò lè bá mi sọ̀rọ̀. Eléyìí ò lè bá mi sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀tàn ò lè bá mi ṣẹgbẹ́. Téèyàn bá ń wá ẹgbẹ́, yóò dé very grand o." And that's the truth of the matter. So the God factor alone to solve for every woman that is a man. So let her hold on to that word and let her look for a passage in the Bible that suits that. And let her keep chewing it every day and saying it to herself. Saying it to herself daily. And that shouldn't be her a cross she will carry on her forehead. Torí bọ́lọ̀ ń ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́, àwa má rí jí ni kò fi hàn wá.
In fact,
When you can be bothered and not prepared.
exactly. So true. Wow.
There are two different things.
Wow, Auntie God is going to give you wisdom. Oh, wow, that's
Amen.
such
You can
wise,
be bothered
yes, and not be
and not prepared.
Yes. Kí opportunity here today, because you are surprised.
Yes. And when you are bothered, when the opportunity comes, you are not ready.
So true. So
Tí
true.
a bá fẹ́ gbin àgbàdo, the land must be ready.
Wow, fantastic. Thank
She
you so much, Auntie.
You should be ready.
You should be ready, not just be bothered.
Yes,
Thank you. God will continue
readiness
to give
comes
you wisdom.
Amen. With so many things.
Absolutely.
One, adoption. Ó póríṣiríṣi. There are people around her that they don't have. Okay, nínú family, ẹ fún mi lọ́mọ kékeré.
ṣẹ̀rí ìyẹn tẹ́ fẹ́ mẹ́nu bà yẹn ìyá wa ọ̀tọ̀ tún nìyẹn á dúpẹ́ pé ẹ bá wa dá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí gidi gangan.
Thank you so much, Auntie. God bless you. Thank you. God, that wisdom. Yet you can be bothered and not be prepared. That
and
is
when you are not
so
prepared,
apt. Yes.
opportunity yẹn gan bá wá o máa miss yẹn náà ni.
Absolutely. So it's so important.
ṣé ti rí gbọ́dọ̀ obìnrin tèmi ó ṣe kí ni ó lékè nǹka tẹ́ ẹ tètè pé tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yín pé kó tètè yí síbẹ̀ báyìí torí pé ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin ó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
Okay, so a máa tún máa gba ìpè.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Good. Yes, a máa tún máa gba ìpè. Hey, ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀, what are your thoughts? We've told you the story of this young lady who's 36. She keeps getting advances from married men. She doesn't like it. We have Mrs. Oyebola on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Good. Thank you so much. Good morning. Thank you very much for being here. So, what are your thoughts on this lady, sis?
Okay, well, I would like to tell my darling single lady, that all hope is not lost. I'm actually hugging her tight right now. Firstly, I want her to know that it's okay to feel the way she does at this moment of her life, because we've all been there at some point in time of our lives, and pressures will come from different angles, trust me. But it's important she lifts her head up against all odds. And then she needs to know that all hope is not lost for her at all. What makes her think she can still meet with her Prince Charming at this age? I mean, it is more than possible. She can't just give up on herself just yet. However, I need to point out that she needs to identify that she has to believe in herself and in the plans of God for her life. So she doesn't have to settle for less, really. She should not manage crumbs, because thinking that she can marry, she's considering marrying a married man, or that married men are actually the ones making advances, doesn't mean, for me, I feel she can still get a single guy. She's just 36, so I'm not trying to downplay her emotions or the way she feels right now. No, but she needs to. For me, I feel the victory she desires has to start from her mind first, and then our ability to accept the reality of the moment.
Right.
She has to accept the reality of the moment, having it in mind that it is just a temporary phase of our life. It will pass. You know, the Bible says that we have seasons and time for everything. There's a time to heal, there's a time to sleep, there's a time to do all these things.
Absolutely.
So it's just a temporary phase of our life. But while she waits for this good news, she has to live her life. She has to love
Your
herself.
best life.
I always tell people, it is not being selfish loving yourself. No, you have to love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, you won't be capable of loving others.
Absolutely.
So she has to love herself and enjoy her life to the fullest.
Absolutely.
So I would also tell her to improve on herself. Well, I've also experienced something similar. So, but at that point, I realized that I needed to work on myself. Not so much about the people coming to me, but I realized I had some things I needed to get rid of.
So take
right?
that time
Exactly.
Your own way of
Exactly. So she should
preparing.
exactly. So she should
Alright.
improve on herself. She
Absolutely.
should discover herself, personally
Exactly.
develop herself,
Thank you so much.
spiritually develop herself while she waits.
Yes.
Thank you.
You know,
ma.
it is
Thank
very,
you
it is
so
very
much.
important. And then finally, as I always tell single ladies, if you want to marry a king, please make sure you are a
A
queen.
queen. Well
Yeah.
said. On that
So-
note, absolutely. Thank you
Thank you
so
so much.
much, sis.
Appreciate it, Dara
God
Pomoa.
bless you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that was
You're welcome,
beautiful
sis.
and wonderfully said. Very well said. She made so many great points as well. I mean, yes, we know that it's like our first caller said, it can be lonely when you're alone, but know that just because you're married doesn't mean you're not going to be lonely. Just because you have children doesn't mean
exactly. I'm a pada but boya kasari do Georgia no.
Yes.
I'm pada but e ma gbe kúrò ńbẹ̀ torí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin ọ̀rọ̀
ọ̀rọ̀
gbogbo
gbogbo
wa
wa
ni.
ni.
These days, now so, I just they do. Because everybody just this.
Welcome back to Women Matters on your favorite radio station, wherever you're listening to us from. Definitely is your favorite radio station, and we thank you very much for coming along with us on this journey. My name is Ronke Giwa Onafuwa.
I am Folakemi Mighty.
And don't forget to follow us on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, we're on OROKUNRIN. And if you're a family member on social media, you get to see some of our topics ahead of everybody else. So follow us, participate when we're also live on social media. We want you to also contribute. We want to know your views.
Ó ṣe kókó kẹ́ máa tẹ̀lé wa ní gbogbo ibi tẹ́ bá ti lè tẹ̀lé wa Facebook, Instagram, àwọn ńbẹ. Ẹ má gbàgbé wípé ẹ lè fi àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ ránṣẹ́ sí wa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin 0704-242-0669.
All right, so story for those who are just joining us. Time tatimade. I'm next time. I'm not trying. All right, dear FK and Ronnie, I'm a single lady of 36 years old, no children. I get very lonely and lots of pressure from my family. Pressure on you,
Pressure on you, Nicole on Shan.
Lord, even when they're not putting pressure on that, we are putting ourselves under pressure.
Yeah.
As well, we're looking at our friend. Ele married at 23. Ele married at... Absolutely, yes. We're all on different lanes. Okay, so this lady said these days it's mostly married men that approach me. Now, married men, okay. All right, she says I'm from a Christian home, so I'm not happy about this at all. I don't even pity the married man that was in the news recently for being murdered by the 21-year-old. I'm sad that I'm beginning to consider marrying a married man and becoming a second wife. Please advise me, is all hope lost to marry a young single man?
Ẹ jẹ́ ká alóríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn tó fẹ́ bá wa dá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí 0704-242-0669 ibẹ̀ lẹ lè pè wá sí láti dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí fún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí social media akínyìn pátá àdúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ ṣeun tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé wa náà lórí Facebook, Instagram akínyìn bákan náà ẹ ṣeun tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa hello ẹ káàárọ̀ o. Good morning. Ó yá ẹ bá wa dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ báyìí ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin ni. À ń gbọ́ kí ni thoughts kí ni opinion ní lórí ẹ̀.
Nǹkan tí ó yé mi pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ó ní láti ṣe pẹ̀lú obìnrin tó ti tó ọmọ ọdún
mẹ́rìndínlógójì bẹ́ẹ̀ ni 36 years bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ó wà lónìí. Tó dẹ́ ń wò pé àwọn ọkùnrin tó ti níyàwó ni ló ń yọjú sóhun.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Èmi ò rí nǹkan tó burú ń bẹ̀ o. Torí where you can find love anywhere.
Okay.
Látọ̀dọ̀ ẹni tó bá lóhun sí ẹni tó bá wá single anguish tó lè bá ń bẹ̀ gan ju ọ̀dọ̀
Married man.
Nígbà wo lọ wò bọ̀ náà gan ẹni tó ti lè dá lẹ́kàn tó ó sì padà tàn ju ẹni tí
kò sí tí kankan lọ.
Ọ̀tọ̀ àwọn èyí tó wà 36.
Ó ti mature.
Nílò ló wà báyìí ní 36 bracket. Wọ́n á ṣe 36 ojú ẹgbẹ́ àti 38.
Tó dàgbà jù lọ.
Nǹkan tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ máa fi ń ṣe mistake jù. Tán kì í mọ̀ ní pé tí ọjọ́ bá ti lọ dé àkókò yẹn. Èròǹgbà gbogbo ọkùnrin lẹ́nu tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sọ pé gbogbo ọkùnrin tó sọ pé 98% ni pé wọ́n ti pé 36 ló ti lélẹ̀.
Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni wọ́n ti lélẹ̀ ni? Ṣẹ́yìn náà gbà pé wọ́n ti lélẹ̀?
Ọ̀dọ̀ tèmi èmi wà liberal.
Okay.
I'm a part of the 2%. Mo máa rò pé nǹkan kan ló fà á ó lè má dá ṣíṣe obìnrin yẹn ló fi dìgbà yẹn.
Okay.
Gbogbo ọkùnrin 98% ló máa rò pé àmọ́ tí a ló mọ tó fi ọ̀dọ́ ayé ẹ̀ ṣe. Irú àwọn obìnrin yẹn lọkùnrin máa ń treat. Gbọ̀dọ̀ pé you must come around to plead your cause to be with me. Ó má dẹ̀ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn obìnrin yẹn wá ṣe mistake out of desperation. Yóò mọ lọ síbẹ̀ orí fọ́kùnrin ó ní di financial help àmàkúwò ẹ̀ ó ní kó fẹ́ fọ́kọ ni. Àwọn yẹn mọ̀ pé ó ní pọ́jọ́ ti dalẹ̀ gbogbo ló máa fẹ́ ṣe láti lè
lọ́kọ.
Okay.
Ọlọ́jọ́ ti dalẹ̀.
Happy. Okay. Well.
ọjọ́ ti dalẹ̀.
Well.
Àwọn onílé ló kúrò dájú menopause náà.
Nípa 36.
Ẹ ṣe wọ́n nígbà mélòó ló
Menopause.
ṣe ni ó wù wá pé kẹ́ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ṣùgbọ́n kò sásìkò púpọ̀ àmọ́ pé tábà
Thank you so
tún sọ
much.
pé kẹ́ bá wa dá sí ẹ bá wa dá sí ẹ ṣe gidi gan ni.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. God
Ẹjọ,
bless you.
every time is lesson time. Kí ni lélẹ̀ ẹjọ?
Lélẹ̀ ni pé over age ti kọjá ìgbà tí ẹ kò you understand tó máa ló ti lélẹ̀ you are just an extra kò sí lára àwọn tí à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ mọ́. Ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ àdójú ọjà à ń padà bọ̀.
Ní lélẹ̀ o.
Ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wa ni à ń padà bọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin.
Ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wa ni o.
Gbogbo àwọn tó bá wa dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní ó jẹ́ ó ní bó ṣe jẹ́.
Yes, so all our family members, thank you. We have Lady G on the line. Hello, and how are you? Hello. Thank you. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good to have you here. Thank you so much for being a part of the program. So you've listened to this lady's story. What are your thoughts? Personally, what do you think?
Okay, first of all, when you have a lot of, these days you have lots of guys, single guys, you know, who are of marriageable age and they're not ready to settle. They're not ready to take responsibilities. They just want to have a good time, eat the apple.
Exactly. Especially when they see that you are a certain age, they just think, this one is desperate. Let me just use her and just go.
It's sometimes you see it's not exactly. They don't say use anymore, but for the conveniences, and then they don't want commitment. The guys want to be able to wake up tomorrow morning or wake up this day and then say, "Oh, I'm traveling," without having to check in with anybody.
Right. So what do you think this lady, do you think everyone will marry a single person? I mean, this lady is saying she doesn't want to marry a married guy. Is she just being unrealistic?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Especially the fact that she has a kid now and she's 36.
No, she doesn't have any child.
Oh, she doesn't.
No children,
okay,
yes.
I read probably.
Okay.
Okay, well, but she's 36.
Yes.
Okay, so in other words, she's getting into her 40s, I would, if because people's choices in life, to differ, and I'm not in the best position to say don't do this.
Yes.
But what I've learned from my experience, as
What
a
would you
mature
do?
single woman,
Yes.
is that before you get into that kind of relationship, you need to evaluate how many wives does this person have. Is he able to take care of the first person? Because the same way is going to bring in the second wife.
Exactly.
He's going to bring
Are
in
you
the
ready to
third,
be
the
number
fourth,
2 to
and the
number
fifth.
3? Yes.
And then you also need to think about in the next 20 years, probably when he dies, how is he going to share the will?
Okay.
Does he have
You
older
in
children
mind?
who
Yes.
are going to be in contention?
Yes. Okay.
Contending with you.
Okay, so apart from
all
those
of that,
things,
if you don't
yes.
have the nerves or wahala or
Exactly.
energy for all of those things,
Don't do it.
it's better you don't get into it. But if you do, you could have a way where you say, you know what, I want to live separately, create
Okay,
this
from
for me,
everybody,
and also be
true.
ready to have your own separate financial backing, so that the day he dies, and make sure that it's going to be in your name, so that the
Yes.
day he dies, nobody is going to
Exactly.
come for your house. Or
Okay.
your
So
own
you don't
asset.
think? I mean, she should be waiting for a young single guy. She doesn't have to wait. She can. If she's checked all these boxes you've talked about, then she go ahead with a married guy.
If she's a Christian, maybe she has God.
All right, then. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Mama.
much.
We
I wish you had more
appreciate
time. Thank you so much for contributing
Exactly.
and sharing your perspective. Okay, Abina, if you
All
checked
right,
all your
then.
boxes,
I
then you
tell
are good to go.
Kò sí àkókò púpọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré lọ sí Georgia. À ń padà bọ̀. Ẹ má gbé kúrò ńbẹ̀.
Healthy moms, happy family.
Sorry,